So you both shared really like a unique perspective because you are monolingual only English speakers. And I think that's so important to point out that poll was made for monolingual English speakers. So talking about how do you support home language in the classroom when you don't speak a language other than English, it can be really tricky. It can be really intimidating, like you said. And so I love how you pointed out, talking about reaching out to the staff you have, but also the families and the parents, because they're the experts on this, right? It's their language. And using Google Translate, because that is a great resource that I think a lot of us sometimes forget about. But it's really great, not just for translating written things, but it can like you can play it aloud and hear how it's supposed to be pronounced and things. And Kristen, you talked about recording the family member actually saying the word. You can remember the pronunciation. I know for myself, when I ask family members or staff for a word, I spell it out phonetically for myself because
Yes.
I cannot remember the pronunciation of it. So I love that you guys shared that. And then I really love how you spoke about not being intimidated because we're working with young children. I think for me, that's a big thing too. As adults, we have this filter of like, no, I can't be wrong. I don't want to say it wrong. I don't want to be embarrassed. But we're with young children who are learning language and they're not going to judge us. They want to teach us and they're the
Mhm.
experts. And how cool is it to switch that role with the children and their families where they're teaching us? We don't know it all. And it's okay for us not to know it all. Like we say, just said, they're 2 and 3, they're learning language. So if I say
Uh-huh.
it wrong, it's okay. Like they're going to help me out. But it's really great that you were able to kind of bring that filter down for yourself. You're like, we're gonna be okay. We can do this. And just really trying to make the children and families feel welcome with their home language, support it in the ways that you can, and not letting those barriers and those challenges stop you. So thank you guys so much for sharing that.
Yes, and I love how Miss Aisha said, just start. Like don't let it get overwhelming. Like just start with what you can with where you're at because any movement forward is good movement.
Yeah,
I love
absolutely.
that.
Absolutely. That's so true. Because like if you I mean, we're afraid, right? This is new. And it's like, I don't know,
Yeah,
I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. But just start because any effort is going to propel you in the right direction. And
right.
that's how we learn by trying it out, figuring it out as we go. But like Aisha said, just start. Just
Mhm.
do it. Just go for it. And we got it. So thank
Yeah.
you both so much.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Jessica.